Hi Gemini, welcome to your August 2018 reading. A 3-card power read. First card represents your power as you show up in the reading. The second card represents the drain or block on your power. And the third card is your key to power. I'll then be pulling one from the swords, one from the wands, one from the pentacles, and one from the cups. So last shuffle. Last cut for card number 1 as you show up, the world in reverse. Okay, another little shuffle, another little cut. Card number 2, the block or drain, High Priestess. How interesting. Okay, and one last little shuffle, one last little cut for your key to power, the Chariot in reverse. Complex, I guess. Let's have a look. Okay. I get the feeling here, Gemini, that there's a real sense of sort of champing at the bit for power within yourself. And when I say power, I don't mean power over other people or anything. I just mean movement forward. I get this feeling, sort of gnashing of teeth. Not quite foaming at the mouth, but a definite wish to move forward. And it's within the context. It's global. It's just this unnameable kind of inner frustration. And it's about wanting to get things right in yourself. And I don't necessarily mean right as in correct. I mean right as in sort of morally right. There's a sort of wish to... There's this sense that things are not right, that things are on their head in a pretty global way. And, that's what I'm getting here from the world in reverse. It's disappointment. And God, I'm getting some really conflicting things here, because I'm getting the sense, Gemini, that you feel like somehow this is deserved. Caution, 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 Gemini, caution with this. Caution, caution, caution. Restraint. And I mean, sometimes, restraint is a good thing. And sometimes it's not. And in this, such conflicting, because in a way, these two cards, this is saying, this is feeling restrained and unfulfilled and unfertile, shall we say. The world in reverse, unfulfilled, nothing being birthed. No fulfillment, no fruition. But this is saying, hold your horses. And what's sitting in the middle here is this sense of spiritual awareness in the High Priestess. In the upright, this is a very, very odd combination. Now, I haven't done any clarifiers in any of these 3-card power readings, but this is so odd. I'm tempted to get some clarification here. Because, you know, were the High Priestess in reverse here, then this would make much, much, much more sense. Is the reader defeated by the reading? I wonder. Yeah, I'm going to get a clarifier on this. Okay, the Magician. Right, now the Magician is what the card that comes immediately before the High Priestess. We've got a little conglomeration over here, over this side, because we have 0 card, the Fool card, which is not on the table. Card number 1, the Magician. Card number 2, the High Priestess. The card that comes before the Fool being the first card, the last card, the end of the cycle, is this. So we've got a real... Okay, what is it? Just wait. You need to wait. There is clearly an issue inside yourself going on about your own power. Because, I mean, the Magician is the coming into consciousness of what is possible for you to manifest out of your own mind, right? It's this proto manifestational awareness in the Magician card of like, good God, look what I'm capable of doing. And I do wonder whether you might have done something that's making you feel guilty. Your key to power here is the Chariot in reverse. So this is difficult. This is difficult, Gemini. This is really, really difficult. And I do think actually Mercury is retrograde at the moment. I think. I can't remember the dates, but you know, Mercury being your planet, very, very difficult. There's clearly some sort of scrunchy stuff going on over here about feeling unhappy about what you've done or what you think you've done, perhaps some wrong. And there might be a real appetite to sort of go and try to sort of set things to rights, but this is telling you, this is your key to power, is to wait. And I think that's going to be hard. That's going to be hard, but there is great value, Gemini, when there are conflicting things on the stage, shall we say, when there's something unfolding, it's so tempting to kind of go onto the stage to sort of make something happen and perhaps bring some sort of denouement, some sort of resolution, some sort of climax, and some sort of unfolding. But that is not always the best thing to do. Very often, and more often than is comfortable for most of us, the best thing to do is to simply wait. You stand to one side, you don't act. Now listen, when you don't act, when you don't take action and leave the space open, that's when you see what other people are willing and wishing and able to do or not. This is what I'm getting from this. There is clearly some unhappy situation about some stuff that has been done, and I do wonder whether you are being played a little bit for your whether your capacity that we all have, Gemini, whether your capacity for self-doubt and guilt and remorse are being played. And that's what I'm seeing in the context of this scrunch up of unhappiness and a sense of responsibility and a sense of power here, functioning as the block or drain. You know, it's quite counterintuitive, but that's what I'm getting from the Chariot in reverse being your key to power. Wait. Just wait. Gently, gently, gently. Softly, softly, catchy monkey, Gemini. Let's pull one from the swords. Okay, we've got the Queen of Swords. Right, what you do say needs to be very, very, very clear. And I would say very merciful. And I think under this in this situation, it's probably a good idea to hold your peace. And it does just strike me that with this sword in her hand, and in the position of power that she is in, she doesn't actually need to speak. She's not saying anything here. She's communicating what she needs to communicate with the angle of that sword and the action, the gesture of her other hand. There is no need to speak. If you do, keep it simple. Knight of Wands, yeah, perhaps this is the wish to sort of go in and you know, what a contrast to the Chariot in reverse here. This is the wish to kind of charge in and sort this out. Your key to power is saying no. Wait. Oh, patience is so difficult. And here he is. Here he is. Okay. So they're, oh man. They're all coming out to tell you. And this will resolve itself because she's beckoning. He's coming. But he's coming slowly. This will sort itself out. This will. But it's going to require patience on your part. Oh. Clearly, there's some disappointment. And I would almost stress the disappointment in this. You know, I wouldn't necessarily say, you know, come on, you know, turn around, there are still 2 cups there. There are still 2 cups there. But I think it might actually serve you to look at these 3 cups for a while, because I don't think you spilled them, Gemini. I don't think you spilled them. And I think, you know, sometimes, I mean, they're spilled. But I'm far from convinced that it was you who upended them. And I'm just seeing also here the unspilt glass of the Magician. Hold it in the glass, Gemini, whilst contemplating these 3 spilt cups, because it might actually be the case that someone else kicked these over and then managed to convince you that it wasn't them, that it was you. Hold your horses is the key to power. Wait, stand in the wings, and wait to see who marches onto the stage to say whatever they're going to say. There is huge power in doing nothing and leaving the space empty. Not easy, but massively effective. All right, Gemini, good luck with that. Have a wonderful August. Bye-bye.